So we're at Ridgeland Airport again. Flew out here, met up with about 3 or 4 other pilots. It's not supposed to rain today here, so that's why I drove all the way out. But it's windy. Can't see it probably. A time lapse would show it well. Maybe I'll do one. But that is moving quick. That's fog, and it's moving pretty quick. So we'll get up there. We'll see how it goes. So that's it. Peace.
Once again.
Clear prop. Okay. Well, we're walking out to our wing that John blew over. Yeah, Ridgeland Airport again. This is a great place to fly, so I don't mind the hour and a half drive in the morning. Coming out here, drinking my coffee, relaxing. It's nice. Except it is like the only day you can sleep in. Maybe I can sleep in tomorrow. I don't know. But like I said in my other video, it's always worth it. Always worth it. Get a little gust of wind here. Maybe. Quick fix on that and that'll launch just fine. See that? Risers, risers. I had a Corvette. The whole wing rolled. Yeah, well, I had a Corvette in it. No, it's this right here. This is what it was. I looked up, and this was a big knot right here. Yeah. There we go. Clear. Okay, so I won't edit that out. I never, well, not never. If there's something to learn in a failed launch, I'll leave it in, and even sometimes I'll leave it in anyways, just because I feel like it just gives a realer picture of kind of what it takes to become proficient at flying a paramotor. So anyway, that first launch, I went to launch. By the way, we have a nice breeze this morning. It's a little bumpy, but when I say a little, I mean a little, dude. Like, this would have puckered me up in the first year of flying, maybe even second year. But since my cross-country at that fly-in, I've really got a good feeling of what this wing can handle, and I'm well within that today. But anyways, that launch, I biffed the first launch. Not biffed it, I just aborted it, I'll say. What happened was I launched, and I got forget the name of it. It's called like a tension knot or something. I think that's the right term. It's when there's not really a knot, but all the lines are entangled, and when you tighten them up, it makes a little knot. So it did that and deformed the right side of the wing, like on the trailing edge, one of the brake lines. So it was pull and brake on my right side. So when I pulled the wing up, it like dipped to the right. And I always look to my left when I take off. I look at that wingtip. I know exactly where that wingtip should be for a good launch. Hey! Pit bump without my consent. That's para-harassment. Anyway, yeah, so it pulled brake on my right side in the wingtip. That's the bottom line. That's what happened. So it's great because I looked up. I didn't see that tangle. I just saw the wingtip wasn't where I usually see it, so I knew something was wrong. Didn't feel even brake pressure, and let the wing go. Or I killed the motor, turned around, and when the wing was coming down, that's when I saw that little tension knot. So, yeah, another learning experience. And that's exactly why you take your time setting up and take your time on your takeoff. You know, you take off so many times, you know exactly what everything should feel like on a certain wing. You know, what brake pressure should feel like, you know, where that wingtip is going to be. And all that goes into whether or not you launch. And that's, I think, the difference between a skilled pilot and a novice pilot. And disclaimer, I am not a skilled pilot. But I think, you know, that's just an idea into what a really skilled pilot knows, right? You've got all the different sensory inputs that tell you if things are going good or not. So, yeah. It's foggy this morning. We definitely have rain coming in. I didn't check the weather before I took off. I checked it last night, and it said rain at noon-ish. And the wind is supposed to die down right prior to that. So I don't think the wind's going to pick up, even though it's pretty bumpy up here. I'm not going to go anywhere. It's just, that looks like fog out there, but I'm just going to hang out over the airport with these guys. Andrew's got a class coming in at 10, so we're not doing anything crazy, no cross country. It's just a quick, awesome flight with new people, because I've never flown with John before. He's an instructor at Aviator PPG. I'm sure you guys know who he is. I also found out he's the guy that reached out to me. I didn't know his face or who he was when he reached out to me, but he reached out to me and asked me for that video of me crashing so he could use it at the aviator school. So, aviator guys, if you take a class and they go over parachutal stalls and they show you a video of some dude eating it on takeoff, that's me. So, anyway, we're going to fly. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Peace.
Once again. Once again.
Not a bad call.
So
I think we're right around the corner.
we're on our way to pick up. We're the rescue crew right now. One of the guys climbed through a fog layer.
Just hang out on the road.
And so he found a hole.
No, not yet.
Went down through the hole.
I thought
and
we were
didn't
only
recognize
a
the
mile away,
geography and just found a field to land in.
Tom just told me I think that
We're on our way to pick him up right now.
We both.
But he's down safe, so we're gonna get him.
Well, here he is, guys.
We found him. He landed in, I don't even know where the hell he landed, but he made it down. He's safe. It took us a while. We didn't know where the hell he was, but we're in a hunting club, and this is a dirt road that's gated, so it took us a minute to find him, but we got him. Thanks for navigating, Dan.
Absolutely. So I popped up through the clouds.
The Resurgence PPG recovery team.
Thanks, bud.
That's all right, man. That's what we're here for.
Not going the wrong way. For the story of this morning. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, you're nowhere near the airport. But also, the first pin that you sent us was nowhere near us either. Or we were like on the other side of the highway. When you told me you're near 17, I was like, oh shit, you better send us another pin.
Yeah.
Alright. Got the wing. They went down that way a little bit more to get the motor. This dude landed way out here, man. We are easily, I want to say like quarter mile, half mile down this like hunting club road. We're probably pissing off a ton of hunters. Sorry about this, but emergency landing. I don't know what else to do. So, yeah, my truck's parked out there right now at the road. So we got to hike back with the motor and everything. So we should be good and sweaty by that time. Right on. So today was another random adventure. Wasn't expecting. I was expecting just a nice little morning flight. But I always turn the camera on just in case. And today ended up being pretty fun. We got a little bit of air. It was pretty bumpy, and it started getting much worse after we launched. So we all just landed to hang out. And again, I was at Marginal Airport, which is where I think it's called FlightWorks. They're an aviator alliance, and they're having their first class today. So it was kind of a good day to be around and kind of see how they were setting up. And I got out of their hair before they started. But in any case, what had happened was, with the guy that we went to rescue, he's a newer pilot, so he launched and he flew through a hole in the clouds and kind of got up above it and flew for a while without GPS. And then when he found another hole to dip down back through, he didn't know where he was. So he flew around, and again at that time it was getting pretty bumpy out, so he just wanted to be out of the air. So he found the closest field he could where he could safely put the paramotor down, and he did. Unfortunately, that was a hunting club that you could only access via dirt roads, and then only up to a certain point. So we had to hike pretty far to get him out of there. I'd say it's like a half mile through pretty thick grass, and having to lug a motor and a wing out of there. But two of us went to get him, so we had 3 guys. It wasn't so bad. Yeah, it was good. No one's hurt again, and he's probably a better pilot for it. So yeah, man, it's just another good lesson to learn. Either fly with GPS or stay below the clouds if you're not familiar with the area. But again, man, it's good if you can learn a lesson like this and get out of it unscathed. Don't break any laws, don't hurt anybody, don't hurt your equipment. So it's all good. By the time I post this, that class will be flying. So congratulations, guys, on your first paramotor flight. See you up there. Peace.